Hey everyone, my name is Daniel. I'm the co founder and CRO at Sytrex. And in this video, I'm going to introduce you to our AI driven underwriting infrastructure built specifically for MGAs, MGUs, and capacity providers like reinsurers and Lloyd syndicates. In this video, I'm going to focus on facultative reinsurance. The companies that get the most out of Sytrex usually share three things. First, they have a tech savvy underwriting team that wants to handle more submissions with the same people, reduce manual work, and speed up quoting without letting deals fall through the cracks. Second, if you're leading underwriting ops or responsible for improving workflows and you're facing messy triage, delays, or Bordereau errors, Citrix helps you bring structure and automation across your process. And third, if your team is looking to grow with more consistent data and better oversight without hiring more people, Citrix was built with that in mind. Now, Citrix isn't for everyone. If your team is fully manual and isn't looking to change, doesn't work with delegated authority, or already has everything fully integrated across Bordereau, binder compliance, and submission, then this likely isn't a fit. I also want to share why we built Citrix. And we built it because across the industry, underwriting teams were buried in PDFs, spreadsheets, versioning issues, spending more time fixing Bordereaux, updating Salesforce, Guidewire, DocRig, or any other system. And they were also rekeying data instead of actually evaluating risk. Citrix fixes that by connecting directly to Outlook or Gmail, automatically extracting and validating key submission data, flagging issues, and syncing everything to your CRM or the systems that you use. The result is one clear view of every deal. So underwriters can focus on what matters most: assessing risk, quoting faster, and binding with confidence. But first, let me show you how this works. This is the main screen of our AI infrastructure. You can log in with Microsoft or with Google. I'm going to log in with Microsoft. And this is the main view where most MGAs receive submissions by email, leading to chaos and delays. With Citrix, your email is connected, so all submissions are automatically captured in one system. We then separate emails into two groups. Valid submissions go to the submission inbox, which is this one, while everything else, like endorsements or claims, goes into a separate view. This eliminates the time underwriters waste sorting through irrelevant emails. Here, you can see all the emails that were not classified as submissions. For each email, you can see the category and the reason why it was not treated as a submission. This gives transparency and avoids black box automation. Here you can also open an email, and this allows the underwriter to double check and make sure nothing important was missed. If you need to adjust one of the emails, you can do it with one click. You can create a new deal or attach it to an existing one. This ensures no opportunity is lost. This view shows all the active submissions. You can sort it by country, by deadline, or any key field. This empowers underwriters to know what is urgent, what is ready, and what needs more information. You can also assign one or more underwriters to the deal, making ownership clear. Now, let's create a submission from scratch. As you can see here, there are three ways to create a new submission, depending on how the deal comes. Here, you can manually create a submission. You enter the basic deal information and attach the documents you received. This is useful when deals weren't sent to the email that was set up in the first place. You can also import submissions directly from PPL or from Whitespace. Our infrastructure pulls the data automatically, so there is no rekeying and no copy paste errors. I'm selecting the ACME deal from Whitespace. As you can see, all the structured data from Whitespace is ingested into Citrix automatically. This saves hours of manual data entry. Sometimes underwriting is blocked because we are waiting on the broker. This view shows all submissions where action is required from the broker, so underwriters know exactly where to follow up and keep deals moving. Here, you can see how many capacity providers are available for this deal. This gives early visibility into placement options before spending time on full analysis. Let's open the Apex deal. You can see who sent the submission, deal information, and the underwriting deadline. This gives immediate context without opening emails or documents. Here, you can see which capacity providers are available, why they are eligible, and how they can participate. You can also see a readiness check that flags missing or risky information, like missing slips or financials. These rules are configurable by the admin. In this case, the alert is triggered because the P&L shows negative net income. This is where you can flag the deal as pending broker action, so it appears in the follow-up view. This prevents deals from getting stuck or forgotten. Now we move into underwriting analysis. The underwriter gets a clear overview of the deal, with key information being extracted from emails and documents. From here, you can review the data, create documents, and ask deeper questions using the chat. Underwriters can review, validate, or edit any extracted field. You can also see exactly where each data point came from. This reduces errors and increases confidence. Here, you can also see that the information was pulled from a PDF. So it also works with PDFs showing exactly the data was found inside the document. If you need additional underwriting context, you can create custom fields to provide additional information. So everything is recorded to keep decision making process. If you need to send an email or reply to all, you can do it directly from here. No need to search Outlook or Gmail. You can do it everything from this single point of view. From here, you can generate documents like offers using pre-uploaded templates. For this example, I'm going to create a slip from scratch using one of the templates. Since the data already exists, there is no rekeying. This reduces errors and saves time. I can go to the documents and I can see it already reflected in the document section. You can also edit documents directly if changes are needed without ever leaving the systems. Comparing slips manually, it's a big time consumer and error prone. Here, Sytrex compares documents instantly and highlights the differences. I'm going to select this one and start the comparison. And I can see the information that was being highlighted. So I know where to focus and I can action on it. After pricing and modeling the risk is done, you can assign one or multiple capacity providers. You can choose proportional, excess of loss, or any structure relevant to the deal. Once capacity is assigned, you save the configuration so the structure is clearly documented. Keeping systems up to date is very crucial. With one click, the deal is registered in your CRM, whether it's Salesforce, HubSpot, or Microsoft Dynamics. Fields are mapped automatically to avoid duplicate entry. Here, you can run a burning cost calculation. This tool uses historical claims data to estimate expected losses and support pricing decisions, especially for excess of loss structures. Beyond structured data, this tool creates a narrative summary of the risk. It highlights key points based on how your MGA or MGU underwrites, supporting consistent decision making. Underwriters can also leave notes explaining decisions or assumptions they made. This gives context for audits, renewals, and team collaboration. Sometimes we need quick answers. The chat lets you ask questions about the deal without searching the documents. I'm going to ask about the deductibles. What are the deductibles for the deal? And the system responds with the answer and the exact source of the documents. In this case, it was extracted from Policy Wording Section 4, Deductible Schedule, quote document. Another view is Updates, and this keeps you informed of all the activity like new broker messages or upcoming renewals. This prevents surprises and missed deadlines. So far, we have seen integrations with PPL, Whitespace, and CRMs, but we know that more systems will be integrated. That's why we have integrations with policy admin systems like Duck Creek and Guidewire, and Bordereau softwares like Viper. For this example, I'm going to show you the integration with Viper. Here in the Bordereau section, You can generate or import bordereaux and send them to Viper with one click. I'm going to send it right here. This removes month-end scrambling and manual spreadsheets. If I want to create one, I click on generate bordereau. I select the reinsurer, then the period that I'm gonna create, and Sytrex will automatically generate the bordereaux for me. All the data is being captured from the start, so there is no need to rebuild files or use separate Excel spreadsheets at the month's end. To import a bordereau, I can select here the bordereau that I'm going to import, then the type of bordereau. This is a market bordereau, and I finish just by clicking on import. Another feature is settling bordereaux. This is a very time consuming process. That's why we simplified it into two steps. First one, we're going to select the bordereau that we want to settle. Then we can import or select the cash settlement file that we are going to use. And our infrastructure takes care of the rest. The system highlights mismatches so you know exactly what needs attention. Now, let's check performance. Here, you see budget versus performance, income by line of business, and hit ratio. Everything is filterable by line of business, country, or underwriter. The idea is to don't have spreadsheets, no guesswork, just clear insights to help you quote faster and win more deals. When you join Sytrex, you get more than a software. You get full enablement program, a 12-month license with a 90-day 100% money back guarantee, guided onboarding, CRM, Bordereaux, and many other system integrations. Live training for your underwriters, ops, and admins. We'll help you design your own readiness rules, appetite logic, and workflows so the system works exactly how you underwrite. If you're ready, feel free to book a strategy call with us. You can scan the QR code or use the link below. Looking forward to meeting you. Have a good one. Bye.